Before Zeus ruled the heavens, the universe belonged to an older, more imposing generation of giants. What followed was a war unlike anything Greek mythology had ever seen, a 10-year cosmic struggle that shattered the earth and decided who would rule reality forever. But how did the mighty Titans lose everything? Power in the ancient cosmos rarely passed peacefully. Decades earlier, the Titan Cronus had overthrown his own father, Uranus, to claim the throne. But victory brought paranoia. Plagued by a prophecy that one of his children would eventually overthrow him in turn, Cronus took drastic action. He swallowed each of his newborn offspring whole. Yet fate proved impossible to escape. Hidden away in secret, Cronus's youngest son, Zeus, grew to adulthood, returned in triumph, and forced his father to regurgitate his swallowed siblings. With the young Olympians united and the elder Titans refusing to yield their dominion, war became inevitable. As the conflict loomed, the cosmos fractured. Leading the Olympians was Zeus, joined by his brothers Poseidon and Hades, alongside his sisters Hera, Demeter, and Hestia. Standing against them was Cronus, backed by mighty titans like Atlas and Menoetius, who were determined to preserve the old order. But the lines of battle were not entirely black and white. A few titans saw the writing on the wall. Most notably, Prometheus foresaw the ultimate fall of the old regime and aligned himself with the younger gods, a fateful choice that would alter the course of divine history. Despite their unity, the Olympians hit a brutal standstill. The Titans were ancient, battle-hardened, and matched Zeus's forces in raw power. Victory seemed impossible, until Zeus gambled on an ancient evil. Deep within Tartarus, the darkest abyss of the underworld, languished the Cyclopes and the Hecatonchires, the hundred-handed ones. These monstrous beings had been imprisoned by Cronus long ago out of sheer fear of their strength. Zeus broke their chains, and in return, they tipped the scales of war. The Cyclopes, master smiths of the cosmos, forged 3 legendary weapons: the apocalyptic thunderbolts for Zeus, the earth-shaking trident for Poseidon, and the shadowy helm of darkness for Hades. Meanwhile, the giant Hecatonchires joined the front lines as living artillery, their 100 arms hurling endless volleys of massive boulders like a storm of falling mountains. After 10 agonizing years, the war reached its cataclysmic climax. Armed with divine weapons and backed by terrifying allies, the Olympians launched their final assault. Zeus split the sky with blinding thunderbolts, Poseidon shattered the oceans and continents, and the hundred-handed ones buried the Titans beneath an inescapable avalanche of stone. The resistance collapsed. For the first time since the dawn of creation, the old rulers were brought to their knees. Victory, however, demanded permanent containment. To ensure the Titans could never rise again, Zeus banished most of the fallen giants to the depths of Tartarus, guarded eternally by the very hundred-handed ones they had once imprisoned. But for Atlas, Zeus reserved a unique fate. As leader of the Titan forces, Atlas was condemned to stand at the edge of the known world, carrying the crushing weight of the celestial heavens on his shoulders for eternity. The Titanomachy was over, and the age of Mount Olympus had begun. Yet as the smoke cleared over a reshaped cosmos, one final question remained: how would 3 victorious brothers divide the sky, the sea, and the underworld among themselves?